Reliability is the very thing that keeps Glock afloat in the very competitive handgun market today. Without its legendary reliability, the brand would have gone to smoke years ago. Hence, claiming that a particular gun is equally reliable or more reliable than a Glock is not something that can be taken lightly, but to be frank, these guns do really exist. What's up, everyone? This is Scott from Line45, and today I am going to give a rundown of specific guns that can rival a Glock pistol's reliability. But first, let me do this quick plug. Hit the like and subscribe button. You can see all those buttons below this video. I know it feels like a hassle, but those simple clicks mean a lot for my channel. Now, let's get back to the good stuff. Heckler Koch VP9. HK is known for its tactical firearms. It caters primarily to the military market after all. And we all know what military guns can do. I mean, the Glock was originally designed for the Austrian armed forces, which is the reason why it's ultra-reliable. The VP9 has military specs, and while it's built for the commercial gun, this doesn't mean that it can't be used for tactical applications. It has rugged engineering, and its design is quite advanced for its time. The VP9 uses a cold hammer-forged barrel, which is known for its toughness and precision. This barrel, in particular, is crafted from steel and includes a polygonal rifling that doesn't just improve bullet velocity, but also reduces fouling. It also has a patented recoil assembly, which is far from the typical designs of recoil assemblies used by its rivals. The one being used in the VP9 really excels in reducing wear on its internal components, meaning that it can really cycle smoothly. Of course, this goes for all types of ammo. I have to admit that while I find the enclosed striker system odd, it does a good job of keeping dirt and debris away. It's a critical feature that keeps the gun running even when exposed to adverse and unfavorable conditions, terrains, and weather. Plus, I need to tell you that the VP9 uses a steel-reinforced polymer frame. Basically, it combines the durability of steel with the lightweight benefits of polymer. The idea is that the frame should be able to resist flex and wear under stress. The VP9 is rigorously tested for extreme environmental conditions, including mud, water, and sand exposure, mirroring Glock's famous torture tests. Hence, don't be surprised if its reliability is always comparable to or better than Glock. That's German engineering for you. Smith & Wesson M&P Metal Performance Center Spec. I don't think some people get the idea of how big the difference a metal frame can make to a gun, especially if we are talking about the general reliability or accuracy of the firearm. That's why I appreciate companies like Smith & Wesson that keep on making metal versions of their famous polymer pistols. The M&P Metal Performance Center Spec is one of these guns. It's rock solid and has a degree of reliability that is reminiscent of a Glock. Does this pistol run like a sewing machine? Absolutely. It has all the correct features and assembly to ensure a flawless performance even with minimal cleaning. The Faxon compensator, for example, is one of those things. It's an internal compensator, though. Instead, it's external and can be removed. Regardless, this thing works really well in redirecting gas to reduce recoil and muzzle rise, which in turn helps the gun cycle consistently during rapid fire. It has an aluminum frame that is substantially lighter than steel, but definitely heavier than a polymer. The balance of its frame and slide is good, which guarantees that it has excellent shootability and line of sight. Meanwhile, its barrel and slide have been precision machined for consistent lockup. They don't mess around while cycling, which makes the gun less prone to feeding problems. It also has a performance center action tuning, which really improved its trigger mechanism. It's crisp, short, and consistent. The pulls are smooth, which drastically reduces any potential errors. SIG SAUER P226. The P226 is another pistol I know that shoots like a sewing machine. The construction of this pistol is as tough as a nail, and every critical part is precisely engineered. Basically, nothing about this pistol feels plastic and fragile. Its frame is usually made from stainless steel, while some other models feature alloy frames. Still, their slides are machined from stainless steel. The toughness of these parts is a guarantee that they are durable and can withstand a heavy beating. The P226 is also known for its short recoil locked breech system. In particular, this setup uses a rugged barrel-to-slide lockup, which has been great in ensuring consistent ejection and chambering for the pistol. So far, I haven't heard any bad raps about the locked breech of P226, regardless of the chambering. I also appreciate its dual-spring recoil assembly. For me, this is one of the more critical features that make the P226 extremely reliable. It's efficient in absorbing energy, which, in turn, tames the stress inflicted on the important components of the gun. Thousands of rounds? No problem. The P226 can fire continuously without hiccups. And, oh, before I forget, the feed ramp and extractor of the P226 are polished and machined in tight tolerances. The little details count, as these two contribute a lot to the smooth cycling nature of the P226, as well as its ability to feed different ammo types, including hollow points, with zero issues. Beretta 92FS. If you want to have something that you can call all reliable, I think that it's time you put your money in the Beretta 92FS. This thing has achieved a similar or better level of reliability to a Glock through a number of tested and tried features. Well, the first thing I can point out here is its open slide design. Do you know why this setup is a big deal? With an open slide design, the gun practically removes stovepiping from the picture by providing an unobstructed path for ejecting spent casings. Again, that's a lot to ensure that the 92FS can shoot whenever and however you need it. Next, we can't downplay the short recoil delayed locking block system of this Beretta pistol. It's nothing close to exemplary and phenomenal, but it really works in ensuring that the gun cycles smoothly and at the same time takes care of its critical components. It is so effective that the locking block system has become the hallmark of every production 92FS. It does well in preventing the chrome-lined barrel from over-tilting during recoil, and that means a lot for its feeding and ejection. Also, the 92FS has oversized controls and a double-action, single-action trigger, which, while mechanically complex, are tuned efficiently for consistent and safe operation. And yes, the 92FS isn't a plastic gun. The frame is aluminum alloy, and the slide is rock-solid steel. They were rigorously tested to handle thousands of rounds without breaking. In fact, the all-metal assembly of the Beretta 92FS qualifies it as a melee weapon if push comes to shove. Bash it to the head when push you left with no choice. Staccato P. I know this is a long-drawn comparison, given that the Staccato P is several times more expensive than any gun in the Glock catalog. I just included this gun in this list because I am sure that some of you are willing to throw wads of cash just to get a firearm that doesn't fail even a single time. The Staccato P has a construction not so ordinary. It's not a run-of-the-mill pistol. From the smallest parts to its frame, this thing has been meticulously engineered. It's 2011, by the way, which means that it has the schematics of 1911, but this time with a heightened capacity. I am not going to delve into those matters because we can talk about them in another video. This time, allow me to showcase some of the features that make the Staccato P extra reliable. First, this gun is rigorously tested for reliability with various types of ammunition, making it versatile for different operational environments. And similar to other guns here, the Staccato P assures a no BS construction. It's really solid, I kid you not. The match-grade barrel and billet steel slide have no hints of being weak. They are also fitted perfectly to ensure a consistent lockup every single time. This ensures that the pistol cycles well with zero compromises on its durability, even if you use it on a daily basis. The Dawson Precision Toolless Recoil System is another remarkable feature of the Staccato P that contributes to its overall reliability. This recoil system is really great for taming the recoil of this double-stack 1911 while keeping the consistency of the ejection and chambering. Now, its double-stack magazines have a premium construction too. In fact, it's one of the reasons why the gun has such a high ask price. The mags have a stainless steel body and tuned feed lips, ensuring reliable feeding and minimizing the likelihood of misfeeds or jams. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Just press all the buttons. Those little clicks are free, but they help the channel a lot. Stay sharp, stay safe, and remember, it's not just about the shot, it's about mastering the craft. Until next time, lock and load. Lock and load.